Yeah. Ready? One, two, three. Hi, Chat. Ready? One, two, three. Wow. People, listen. Ready?
Meow. Sorry, I wasn't making that face at you guys. I wasn't making that face at you guys, I promise. I swear, I mean it. I promise. I really, really, really mean it. I swear, I wouldn't be making... Bleh. Peh. Disgusting. Ew, look at them. Look at them all lined up. Excited to hang out. Excited to do activities and things and such. Bleh. Disgusting. Hi. I would never say that about you guys. That'd be rude. That'd be nasty. That'd be mean. That's not Catto. Catto wouldn't say that. I wouldn't be mean to my chat. What? They're nice. They're a bunch of cool guys. A bunch of cool fellas. I'm disgusted at me too. Don't be disgusted at yourself. What the fuck? That's my job. Kidding. Hi, chat. Good morning. Hi, Scary. Hi. Hi, Star Jeffrey. Hi, Chill. Hi, Rooster. Hi, Snowy. Hi. Hi, Redheaded Snake. Hi, Headphones. Hi, Kamikaze. Hi, Miffy. Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Welcome back.
Hi, Balavera. Hello, Clueless. Howdy, howdy. Hi, Glade. Wah. Hi, Nightmare. I understand why I play War Thunder. What does that mean? To be fair, I understand why I play War Thunder. What's that? What's War Thunder? That sounds cool. That sounds really cool, actually. Wait. Clueless, thank you so much for the sub! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Hideo Kojima's back! Oh my god. I'm actually Hideo Kojima's, like, Oshi. He just uses Picora as, like, you know... the cover-up as like the main VTuber because she's already popular. Hideo Kojima is a fan of smaller VTuber channels that haven't blown up yet, which is why I'm his Oshi. He just can't like legally publicly say it, right, Hideo Kojima? Hi, Crow. How are you? Meow 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 meow. I hope you're doing amazing today. I'm doing all right. I kind of bed rotted all day today. Hi, Dapper Magman. Hi, Green. Hi, Wobblies. Yeah, sure. Kojima. Hi, guys. Good morning. Make sure you clock in, you punch in. Originally, the punch cards were supposed to be like the, you know how, well, I mean, I don't get boba. I don't like boba. I don't like milk teas, unfortunately. They're really cute. I like the idea of them, but I just don't like balls in my mouth like that. So, you know how like they'll have like some sort of reward system where it's like, oh, you punch in, and if you get like certain amount of punches, you get something like cutesy. That's what I thought it was gonna be, but now I feel like I've kind of turned us into a corporation. Yeah. I've gone capitalist. See, chat, this is why we're such a good pair. You guys like balls in your mouth, I don't. More balls for you to go around. You know, I think it works. Thank you for the follow, Nightmare. I thought balls in the mouth were the reward for people. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually exactly it. You're not getting promoted, though. It was a fantastic idea, but unfortunately, we just don't have space in the upper levels to promote just yet. Instead, here's a coupon for a free meow meow. I'm a great CEO, right? I could run an agency. Listen, I don't think I would lose that much. And you can't lose the funding that you get. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. A free meow meow? Yeah. Actually, I'm anti-balls. Well, better to be anti-balls than anti-freeze, you know? You know what I'm... Hi, Michael Rez. Hi, Kingsit. Glade, why did you do this so early already?
Ada, ada. Ada, ada.
What's the most annoying sound you can make? I can sound like an annoying cat really well. Cat was in full artillery mode today. What do you think about that? That's not the most annoying noise I can make, by the way. That was just my artillery firing noise. The baby cry is probably the most annoying sound. Oh man, that's really good. Damn, you're right. The baby cry always makes people really mad. It like triggers an insane rage in people. So I'm not gonna do it today because I like you guys and I'm not trying to annoy you guys yet. It's my job to annoy you, but instead, wait here, do you guys want to see something funny? Look at the Inkling. He moves with my mouse cursor, so if you ever want to call me out for moving my mouse or multitasking, that's how you can do it. Oh good, I don't have to redeem shut up then. Why would you shut me up? Hi Kevin. Hi Sphinx. Wiggly guy. My Inkling don't jiggle jiggle.
Welcome to the circus.
Why are you guys always so good with the fucking timing on this shit? Like, what is the actual timing with you guys? Do you guys have, like, a sensor in your brain? Are you guys on my walls? Is this, like, a step up from, like, birds or cameras? Are Inklings actually just, like, brain injector sensors where you guys can actually, like EKG tell what I'm thinking at all times? Like, what's happening? Thank you for not doing the baby thing. You're so welcome. I don't even think you've seen or heard the baby thing yet, Kevin. But it's okay. That's for another day. Hi, Catto. Humans instinctively coded to hear baby cry and go, that's bad. I don't like it. That raven you saw today. It was mine. There was some sort of phrase that I found. It was about raven and crows. Even if it's a raven, if you'll know. If you have to ask, it's a crow. If it's a raven, you will know. That's what I've heard. That's the phrase. It's a matter of opinion. Can I suck your right inkling and jiggle the left inkling? Snowy, you're a-okay. Thomas isn't around. I think Thomas is actually out doing IRL, like, activities today. So, like, Twitch chat is not anonymous. Twitch chat is not anonymous. I can read your username. The beautiful era. Why did I say era? Hi, Godfather. How will I know? Because they're fucking huge. We have a 6 Catto sense. What am I thinking about right now? The beautiful rainbow, like feathers of a rainbow. My username, you'll know? Yeah, I know it. I can see it. Trick question. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh god. Ouch. Catto hurt themselves in confusion. Love and Deep Space? Oh shit, you're right. Oh wait, I asked you guys a question. That's right, that's what you were answering. Holy shit. No, I wasn't thinking anything. I actually got really confused, and now you guys reminded me of my core traits. So thank you. Chat, if I ever wake up from a coma, I know it'll be okay. You guys will make me my normal self all over again. Yeah, chat used confusion. It was super effective. Unfortunately,
Welcome to the circus. Bing bong.
it would be really funny because it's really hard for me to check Discord when I'm streaming. It'd be really funny if you guys one day, like, created some sort of plot or scheme and you guys just randomly, like, on the hour, all said certain words or certain phrases or certain things without me knowing. But it, like... Am I an idiot for what? For thinking of these things? I don't play Love and Deep Space, so my only interaction with it is through you. So now whenever I think it, I hate... That's Catto's... That makes me so happy! Actually, right as I was starting stream, because starting at 10 basically means, on Fridays, usually, Love and Deep Space makes some sort of, like, promotional post. And, they have a new Silas card, a new 5-star, but I haven't seen it yet, so I was wondering if we should react to the Silas card first, or if we should just watch scary videos tonight without the Love and Deep Space stuff. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, and Silas isn't my main or anything, so, like, I'm gonna be real. My hyper interest in Love and Deep Space is not on a back burner, because it's still very actively something I'm playing every single day. But we're in a bit of a lull period because there hasn't been much Caleb-specific stuff just yet again, which is kind of good. I have too many projects right now. How did you know we're... 'cause I'm smart. Whenever I hear about Love and Deep Space, the only thing I know about is the tracking the month. Yeah, it works really good if you have, like, a normal cycle. We're talking about Love and Deep Space. Sorry, my chat is full of inside jokes, so you kind of have to, like, hang out for a while. What is Love and Deep Space? Love and Deep Space... Well, Love and Deep Space. But I have a weird accent, so I say... Well, I don't know. I have, like, a Catto accent. I have, like, a bunch of different words that I kind of make into my own words. I'm sorry. Love and Deep Space is a... Well, okay, hold on. You're using an emote with, JP in it, right? Yeah. So you should know what an otome is. Do you know what an otome game is? Hi, Proxy! Hi, Invertex! Am I about to go on... What's Love and Deep Space sound of Catto dragging over a podium? Alright. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the indoctrination orientation of Love and Deep Space Catto version. How may I help you today? How may I assist you? Are you looking to be indoctrinated today? Would you like to join our orientation? We have snacks to the right and hot men to the left.
Meow.
Scooby Snacks? How's the brain fart, cutie? I think you have a thing for farts. It is starting to concern me. This sounds like a cult? Well, yeah. It's like woo-wah. It's not like Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves has, like, overworld exploration and stuff. If we have snacks and hot men, are the snacks the cute ones? You got me there. Sorry, I immediately started thinking of the new panty and stocking season. Hi, Faye! So it's more linear? Um, Love in Deep Space is more of a visual novel with action battle elements to it. If that makes sense. So, who shall what we worship in this cult? So it's a bit. I can do indoctrination again, kind of soon. I was thinking about doing an all about Catto stream, kind of soon again. But like, I know that's usually for debuts and stuff, so I've kind of been waiting to like maybe wait until like January perhaps, when it's my birthday. It's a gacha husbando game. That's all you need to know. So it's like a web novel but has player action. Not really. So I haven't been able to play any mobile games on stream again because for some reason something happened and my PC like wanted to explode one day. I mean, it's always trying to explode, but the issue is something happened in my motherboard, and not only is my motherboard now missing Wi-Fi, like the Wi-Fi thing doesn't work. It also doesn't allow me to like do phone emulation game stuff for some reason. Like, it was working. I've streamed it. I streamed, like, I had a Love in Deep Space account. On like, I had it on BlueStacks, and then I moved over to Meowmeow Player, because Meowmeow Player is way better, I think. BlueStacks kept freezing. Did you short? No, I didn't. Then I called her brain fart. Here's our brain freeze cutie. Ah! Oh my god. You can go at my brain so nicely. Where was I? I was talking about why my computer blew up and why I wasn't able to play Love in Deep Space anymore, but we were talking about like what Love in Deep Space is, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a bit to explain. What if I just got like a Okay, so here, otome game definition. An otome game is a maiden game, so essentially it is always going to have a female main character, right? Otome games are basically maiden games. They are meant to appeal to women. They are made by women for women. There is usually a woman main character, and it is dating men. I believe there's also Yuri otome and stuff as well. Like, I could be crazy, but an otome is generally female lead, male love interest, but I do believe there are also like Yuri otome and stuff as well, because in like the original like the grand one that everyone, like, it's not like the father of otome, because there's been otome way before Mystic Messenger, but Mystic Messenger is like one of the holy grails of otome games. Hi, Shoot Longster! Maiden and mating are too close for comfort in that pronunciation. I'm sorry! I'm sorry that I have a fucking southern ass yeehaw. And I say button instead of button. I've worked really hard on trying to fix this, okay? And then, like, as I started streaming, y'all has become, like, way more prevalent. And I worked really hard all my life to not say y'all. And then, yeah, anyways.
Oh my god, shut up, Catto.
Why do you want me to shut up? Because I'm talking about... Here. Oh. Well... One second. Don't mind me. Are you guys okay to get flashbanged? Are you guys alright? Will you guys get upset? Ugh. Okay. So, you guys got me kind of pressed about this. But not in like a mad way or anything, but more in like a this is a fixation of mine type of way. Yeah, so I can basically read it out loud for you if you don't want to read it yourself. An otome game, maiden game, is a story-based romance video game targeted towards women with a female protagonist as the player character. Generally, one of the goals, besides the main story goal, is to develop a romantic relationship between the female main character and one of the secondary lead characters who are usually male. Yeah, okay, so I was right. It's usually male, but they can be... Yeah. So, now we're going to go through history because I think it is important. The first otome game is generally acknowledged to be Angelique, released in 1994 by Koei in Japan for the Super Famicom, and created by Ruby Party, an all-woman development team division of Koei. So, like, genuinely, the entire origins of otome games have literally maiden games. Like, this genre of game has only been around since 1994, and I think that's awesome. I think it's really cool that, like, I don't know, is that weird of me that I really like being in on the ground level of things? And I mean, like, I wasn't on the ground level because I found it, like, obviously when I was like, I'm over here, I'm in the US, I live in Yeehaw, but like, are there femboy otome games? No, because femboys are men, so there would that's not an otome. Unless you're talking about the love interest being femboys, then there's definitely that. But otome is female main character. Would Hush Hush, Only Your Love Can Save Them technically be one you have to date like 5 women at the same time? Well, that's a galge. Galge is a male main character and then female romantic love interests. And that's like the general default. Galge are like the default of romance games usually. Otome is a hyper-specific genre. And there's a lot of people are like, oh, well, we should have this, we should have non-binary characters, we should have this and that. And like, I understand the want for that, but there's other genres for it as well. I'm really hyper specific about genres and stuff because when I want to play an otome, I am thinking of, I want a hyper feminine, cutesy, like, I know what I'm getting into. I know what the main characters are usually written like in otomes. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong to like want a specific genre for a certain mood. You know what I mean? So I hope I'm making sense. Because like there's times where I'm like, man, I want to play Honey Pop and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like then there's other times where I'm like, hee, I want to see this. I want this kind of fan service. It's quite literally just like that. The girl, apparently the gals are gay. Yeah, here it's written like this. Galgay. Here. Let me Wikipedia Galgay. So, or a Bishoujo game. A Bishoujo game or Galge is Gyarugemu is shortened to Galge because it's a game. It's a girl game. So basically, you go in there and they're quite literally just your normal, like, and you go and date girls and stuff. Reminds me of the joke about the female gaze. Yeah, no, Bishoujo. Technically, that's where they got their name from, because shoujo is girl or virgin. I love the old otome isekai stuff, reverse harem, all the... Yeah! Yeah! Listen, I just like attractive characters. I like attractive characters. I'm a little freak. We know I'm down for things. I don't know, it just makes me happy seeing, like... I don't know. My very first anime that I like. So when I first started watching anime in like 6th grade, I used this old website that no longer exists called Anime Season. Anime Season had an entire list of just random anime that they had on there. That's how I ended up finishing Death Note. That's how I found Higurashi. That's how I found Haruhi Suzumiya. However, I didn't understand anime at the time, so I didn't know, like... I thought, like, oh, I want to get into anime, and then, like, everyone knows every anime. I was really dumb as a kid. So... I just kind of went into watching anime, like, throwing a dart in the dark. And unfortunately, I landed on Shuffle for my very first anime. There's a reason why I don't consider it my very first anime I ever watched, because I didn't finish it. I could only get 3 episodes in, and I was like, what is this? I don't get it. It scared me a bit. Like, I liked it, but I had, like, guilt and shame. I was like, oh no, their boobies are bouncing boobily everywhere and breastedly. No, that's Crims Hemsworth. Female gays are... Wait, is it a song? By the way, Catto, I saw a clip of a racer visiting his retired racehorse, and their fun bit together is that the horse sticks his tongue out and the trainer plays with it. Is that... That's not Meshodoto, right? And that's not Gold Ship. I know Gold Ship has a thing to stick his tongue out, but... Hold on, I'm gonna Google that. If I'm right... Hold on, I'm gonna look up YouTube stuff really fast. You guys want to see some horsies? You guys want to see some horsies? Here, give me 1 second. Okay. No, Kat, you weren't done with this experience. There's a reel. See if I can find it. Steal the money. Hey! Oh, hey. Like, hay's for horses, right? Haha. Look at that Hans. Wow. It'd be incredible if I could read Japanese, huh? I put in Discord gallery. All right. I will check. Where is the Hans? Hayaku! Oh! Aww. Horses are kind of like bunnies to me. Horses have like little bunny ears on top of their head. They're really cute. Oh! I'm also... Okay, so I know everyone really likes Goldship, but I'm also biased towards Goldship because my family, like my uncle had a horse for a bit who was a gray horse, like a gray and white horse, who was really tall and stuff. So that's why I'm like personally a bit biased. Some horses are assholes. I mean, all horses have a personality and they're all like their own people. Horses are just like people stuck in a horse body. Oh, it's Of course it's one of the gold. Of course it's part of the gold family. Why wouldn't it be from the gold family? You know what I mean? My Yoshi is so horse filled for quality. No, look at me. My grandma also was a horse painter, so I don't know. Oh wait, do you guys want to see the Arima? Wait, am I allowed to watch the Arima Kinen on stream? Is that something I'm allowed to do? And number 6! My favorite number is number 6! Miffy, this is why we get along, because I too was a wolf kid. What do you mean straight to jail? My grandma was a horse painter, sounds like an anime title. I'm totally not a wolf person, huh? Do not click my profile. Wolves are the best animals. They're my favorite. I love cats, but wolves have always been my favorite animal. I think my top 5 animals are like wolves, cats, hamsters, bears, alpacas. Lelouch? No way! Gurren Lagann. Kogias? Orfevre. I love dogs. I just don't think I could ever own a dog again. Hi, Miss Three! But Catto, you're a cat? I don't know how to break it to you, but the horns have priority over the ears. And it's why my cattail no longer looks like a cattail. The disillusion magic is fading. That's actually like very true Catto lore. Fun fact. Fun fact. 60
胸の高鳴りを抑えられない向こう上面に入ったところルルーシュ福永雄一先行策カレンミロティック戸崎体半分差その後ろダノンバラードがいてここ固まって外から中山ナイトのピンクの帽子
Why did you make me a horse? Hold on, I have to chat. I need to fix this. We need to fix.
真ん中玉もベストプレーですその後ろにトゥザグローリーとクリストフルメールそして岩田のその外側につけたゴールドシップとライアン・ムーアですその後ろにオルフェーブルと池添健一3年半共に戦ってきた間柄かけがえのないパートナーですベルデグリーンがいてそしてラブイズブーシェ最高峰に相変わらずテイエム稲妻さあカレンミロティックそしてオルフェーブル動いたここで動いた3コーナーカーブ赤い帽子が少しずつ上がっていくそして初めての対決となるゴールドシップを一気に抜き去っていったオルフェーブルいった
Look at him go!
あと400ラストラウンドどう飾るのかオルフェーブル先頭に立つ4コーナーで先頭さあウィンバリアションが
Bro, look at that fucking lead. I know I'm kind of like covering it. Sorry, I'm covering. But like, damn. Holy shit, dude. flashing red because I'm taking my ears away. Stop, don't pay attention to my recommended. What is this?
I have a girl.
What is this?
まっちゃんそれパクリはやめてくださいよ。
いや、
パクリやめてって。
いや、そう言ったってさ、やっぱりピコ太郎みたいに俺もさ、全世界的にこう有名な。
What is this?
誰が宣伝してくださいよ。
What the hell? What did I click on? Oh wait, here, we'll put this on while this is the new Miku version. I'm gonna go get the video from Discord. Da, 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 da. Mwah. Hi, paper guide. Okay.
Men think that this is the female gaze.
No, that's Chris Hemsworth. Female gays are called lesbians.
They're called lesbians. Why did he have an accent?
Female gays are called lesbians.
All called lesbians.
Men think that
Hi, paper guide. Why are you a Haunts tonight, Catto? I got turned into a Haunts. It happens. I also kind of look like a bunny like this. Are you guys... Thanks for the onigiri. You're so welcome. Would you guys like to watch spooky stuff now? Oh wait, hold on. There was the... Wasn't there the Reddit post as well? Hold on. Let me... Ugh. 1 second. Sorry. Ah! I'm so sorry. That was like actually kind of just really spooky scary. There was a loud noise outside. My bad. Wait, hold on. Hi, Kaiser. That's so cute. That's so cute. Wait, thank you for that. That was fantastic. That was incredible. That was really nice. That was like... Sorry, I keep... Spooky noises, man. Okay. So, Gomen, I'm sorry if you are not a fan of spooky things. However, I like spooky stuff sometimes. So, we're gonna be watching this video. It's from a channel called Urbex Hill, exploring East Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, Fitch. I want to do that to you too. Oh, what? Uh, uh, uh. My cue to leave. I do like spooky stuff, but only when the sun is up. That's alright. I'm sorry. I'm go Minnesota. It's not too bad. This one's a little spooky scary. So there is sorry, there's some spooky scary things coming up. Essentially, we've watched some of his stuff before. Basically, he likes to go and explore like old what is the collapsing in like scary hidden places. I haven't actually, I clicked on this once and it said I watched the whole thing. I haven't. But yeah, there was this video from like the shed in East Cleveland, Ohio. There was like this random scary shed that like some people were like fucking around in, and he basically went and explored it and found like something freaky, like a body in there. And obviously this guy calls the cops and stuff for anything that he finds, but YouTube's enforcing me to watch an ad every other minute. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium. It's like it's like the only thing, because I don't use Spotify. I don't have like anime subs or anything. So yeah. This guy genuinely has like balls of steel as well. Because what's spooky and scary to me going and exploring places isn't like ghosts and paranormal shit. I'm past that at this age.
Area.
And like, I also, this might sound insane.
Dump. No.
I like watching his videos and stuff for like
Really
art ideas. Spooky and kind of sad. Yeah, it's genuinely really sad.
Off in the distance. Listen.
Nah, it doesn't matter if you have any sort of weaponry on you. If someone's... Listen, I'm sorry. Also, I just want to say, I am gonna say stuff like crackhead and whatnot. These people are very, like... I'm using, like, haha, silly, like, kind of mean phrases. But genuinely, like, these people, like, who are stuck in situations like this, it makes me really sad for them and stuff. Certain people I will call crackheads if they're being, like, kind of freaky. Otherwise, it just makes me sad that they're in this situation, like, genuinely, like, in abandoned, like, bug-infested, like, it just makes me sad. So, yeah. That being said, also, my point with the whole weapon thing, whether you have a gun on you or pepper spray, someone knows this house and has been chilling in a house in the dark longer than you have. You are just now exploring a place. You are gonna get fucked up whether you have a gun on you or not.
It's another crazy looking house.
Yeah.
Everything's abandoned.
Like, the definition of fuck around and find out. Yeah! Yeah! People, not only that, but is this like Ukraine? This is East Cleveland, Ohio. This is in the United States. Not only that,
I explored a notorious abandoned.
not only that, not only can drugs like make you resistant to realizing you're like hurt, psychosis. Because remember, people, mental illness goes crazy. I have a story about Cleveland, but maybe for later. I try not to have like too I don't know. I tried to not talk about too many serious things, but I think I am a very serious person that has too much insight and things to yap about. So like my bad.
Abandoned street named Elderwood and Chapman Avenue.
Here, also go back so he can explain.
I explored. 3 years ago, I explored a notorious abandoned street named Elderwood and Chapman Avenue in East Cleveland, Ohio. This area is infamous for its high crime rates, rampant drug use, and homelessness. But perhaps even more disturbing is its reputation as a dumping ground for bodies, thanks to the countless abandoned buildings that are quite literally all over the neighborhood.
East Cleveland police have identified a body found in an abandoned house. Is 46-year-old Jabbar King.
Police say his body was found.
It's pretty common, and it's really sad.
Today, police say the remains found in East Cleveland are that of missing Warrensville Heights woman Michelle Arnold.
News now at 11. 3 bodies found, and you were taking a live look at where that discovery was made in East Cleveland.
Yeah,
today.
it's really sad because it's really dangerous. A lot of people don't.
East Cleveland, but I've never truly addressed the heartbreaking reality of just how many bodies have been discovered in abandoned areas of East Cleveland.
Also, not to be that person, but like,
the earliest videos I uploaded was
disproportionately, I believe more women are murdered.
One that has since been torn down.
Which is even,
at the time, however,
I don't know, everything frustrates me.
That very building.
A developing story now from East Cleveland. Police have found a badly decomposed body in an abandoned apartment building at Baldwin and Hayden Roads.
This is, so like,
this isn't the first.
The reason why they're talking about all this is basically this area is a really, really bad part of town. He's basically showing like news stories and stuff to explain like how dangerous it is to actually be in this area and whatnot. I think he's partially, well, also because there are some places in here, he does like to go exploring potentially like haunted places, like a lot of places that are considered haunted are usually, some of them are haunted because I'm a freak who believes in paranormal stuff, but I believe that like a lot of them are also like homes for people without housing, with homeless stuff, you know, all that sort of thing. Places where people meet up and do illegal activities, bad plotting stuff, you know, cults even. It's just dangerous. I didn't understand why it was dangerous to go into like these places. My parents always were like, oh, it's dangerous because, you know, the floor is caving in and collapsing. You'll like get hurt. What if you like cut yourself or something? Blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, oh, there's a lot more than that.
First time I've explored an abandoned building where a dead body was found.
Yeah, this place, this is more urban exploration.
Unaware of the tragedy that happened there. Sadly, a young boy had been discovered lifeless on the steps of that very building.
Yeah. This, okay. This one is really sad.
And his killer still walking the streets.
Everywhere at 5 o'clock, Winnie Dorch has been in the neighborhood getting reaction from people who witnessed the aftermath.
Demarion Whitsett dying near these steps. I talked to neighbors who say it's just not getting any better in the city of Cleveland. Police tape left behind here on East 111th near Melba in the Woodland Hills neighborhood. A devastating reminder of Demarion Whitsett, a 16-year-old shot to death.
Rest in peace.
I say all this to emphasize that, with the staggering number of abandoned buildings I've explored, it feels inevitable that I'll eventually come across a dead body.
Meow.
And one day, I may have unknowingly done just that. While exploring
the
abandoned apartment buildings on Chapman Avenue, I captured something on camera, something I didn't notice until later. As I squeezed past a small shed, my camera recorded what appeared to be a body.
I don't know if it's gonna freeze or anything, so I'm going to I'm gonna move it off screen just in case, because I don't think Twitch would like that, even if it is like covered up and whatnot. Sorry, I'm a little pansy about that, but safe than sorry. I don't know, something just doesn't feel right about me showing it on my channel. You know what I mean? Basically, it just looks like in one of the frames, it looks like a man who has like some sort of like mask on. Like a juggalo mask, and he has a hood on. It looks like a person. And there's no blood or anything, but I just don't wanna. Hi, Helsing. Hi, why did I call you Helsing? Hi, Mike.
Even more unsettling was the fact that the shed's door was secured with a relatively new-looking padlock.
Yeah.
And a dark, wet stain had spread across the wood. Exactly what you might expect if something or someone was decomposing inside.
Oh, what the f-
I was pretty sure it was just a black trash bag. We went back to Chapman Avenue to check inside the shed. But unfortunately, by the time I got there, every single abandoned building on that street was gone.
What?
Now, this isn't the end of the story.
Huh?
Over the years, I've spent countless hours exploring.
They can just do that? That's crazy. I hope I don't sound like an asshole. He's not in the East Block. This is East Cleveland. East Cleveland, Ohio. I'm not crazy, right? Does this still, like, does this screen, like, pause, like, make you think of, like, old Silent Hill at all? Yes, this is Ohio. This is East Cleveland, Ohio, United States. Yeah. That's your state. That's awesome. Well, I mean, okay, that's not awesome. But, like, well, it's kind of cool whenever you get to, like, see things that, like, come from your state, right?
By the time I got there, every single abandoned building on that street was gone.
That's insane.
Now, this isn't the end of the story. Over the years, I've spent countless hours exploring abandoned buildings in East Cleveland. And since I don't live far away, I've returned to Elderwood and Chapman Avenue many times. And I have footage of the area I never showed anyone. With that being...
I don't know if I've watched this school one on stream before, but there's a really freaky school one. It's like, it's in East Cleveland, Ohio as well, if you guys would want to watch it, but I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Being said, a few months after my first exploration of this street of abandoned apartments, I went back to check that same room with the green shed, and this is what I saw.
I heard goon shed. And just call them nightmares. Oh my god. Why'd they gotta be girls? Why am I brain rotted? I think... Chat, should I take a still image of this? Should we pick, like, a favorite... Should we, like... If you guys see a cool area, or if you guys see, like, like, something that looks kind of cool, will you let me know and be like, stop, pause, so that way we can take a screenshot of it, and then at the end of stream, I can draw, like, a photographic Catto creepy, like, creepy Catto pasta image at the end. And make it somewhat photo, like, blend in.
At first, I was nervous to look, but when I finally worked up the courage and pointed my camera between the slats, the shed was empty.
Also, that's another thing. This kind of stuff, like... Okay, so first of all, I watch a lot of, like, murder and, like, true crime, right? It just makes you realize when you see stuff like this, where it's like, oh my god. it kind of just makes you realize, like, how many murders, like, actually happen? How many people go missing? In, like... I don't know. It, like, freaks me out. It, like... I don't know. Maybe it's just, like... I don't know. Maybe like, one of the recent videos I watched, or, like, one of the recent true crime things I watched was, he was a serial killer in Japan. He basically was, like, known as, like, the Twitter killer. And he would basically go on Twitter and find, like, people who were struggling with wanting to, you know, end their life. And he would basically befriend them and then invite them to his home and help them. But he wanted to kill them. He would basically kill them. And then, like, why do I want to keep saying discombobulated? He dismembered them and put them in, like, boxes of, like, cat litter and stuff. And he kept 9 bodies in his small, like, 1 loft apartment in Japan. And then I see shit like this, and it's like, possible person in a shed, and then they don't even know who they are. No one knows anything. It just makes you, like, really... It's scary to see people get away with stuff. You know what I mean? When it's like, it shouldn't be easy. This should be really difficult. This should be extremely difficult. How do you manage to go about life normally after something like that? What is wrong with you? I'm the fucked up one. I have things wrong with me, but what the fuck do you mean? Anyways. I'm so sorry. Anyone who's not a sub did not hear my fucking crazy ass insane rant and freak out over just murderers and shit. I just went off and told an entire memorizing tale of a murderer in Japan. I'm so sorry. Hello, tummy Catto. I don't even have my tummy out. Here, we can have a small, not so freaky... There. How's that? Is that okay? Ooh. Cute. Thank you. Needs more tummy? Tummy break. Tummy! Tummy! The mouth on my model is a little fucked up because it's an older one. Let me see. Hold on. Where did... Which one am I using right now? I'm using AR Kit 2. Remember that. Okay. And this is AR Kit 3. Okay. You want my big ass tail in the way? You guys want my big ass fluffy ears in the way? You want my big ass tail in the way too? We can put it down. Yeah. Here, we'll have Catto tummy time. We'll have tummy time. How about that? Tummy time to help take the scary away.
But what really threw me off was the fact that the lock had been changed.
Thanks for the
It
tummy.
was as if someone wanted to erase any trace of
Oh
what
my
had
god, you're
been
so
there before.
welcome.
That's when a chilling thought crossed my mind. Whatever had been inside was removed.
Thank you for the
and my
sub,
video might
Tails.
have been the reason why.
I'm sorry, I looked over to my other
I guess we'll
screen.
never really know what was inside the shed of that abandoned apartment building, or why it was suddenly cleared out. But luckily, I was able to capture this abandoned street on film before it was torn down.
This is so pretty, dude.
Here's some unreleased footage of the forgotten buildings of East Cleveland. Places that once stood, now lost to time.
I'm really weird about nostalgia. I have something about taking videos and having pictures of things before they get demolished or torn down. There's something that makes me like really sad and nostalgic, and it like pulls at my heart or my chest.
Really a dump.
Okay.
This is really like a landfill.
But like, even though it was a dump,
You hear these gunshots too, off in the distance.
like, but that's a part of history. Like, someone once existed to like put that there. And I don't know. I just
East Cleveland is fucking crazy.
maybe I'm weird, but like I think regardless of like what someone thinks their value is as a person, I still think like I care about like people's history and stuff, you know? Maybe I'm sentimental and sappy and weird though. Yeah. Things that I don't know, time is scary. It's like a physical representation of time. And I'm terrified of time. I'm scared of time and space. Yeah. That's also partially why I like streaming so much and why it's so important to me. And why like I really care about like archiving my VODs the best that I can now. When I was a little kid and I was like on the internet drawing with my... Holy shit.
That is crazy. It was not like this last year. Or at least it wasn't this bad.
That's garbage to the to the first floor. Holy shit. But yeah, when I was a little kid, I used to draw with my online friends, and I basically was whipping out art every single day. And I went to look back in my galleries and stuff, and it was like, wow, I was alive. I did something. And I kind of chased the feeling of wanting to make sure that like I existed. I existed, other people did. You know what I mean? Also, if you guys do see any possible hateful graffiti or anything, please let me know so I can like speed up past it and stuff. Obviously, don't condone hateful things. Hi, Vindicator. Why does the kid have to be fat? I think that's really fucking rude. I'm a scrawny ass little bitch and I fucking love cake. I don't know anyone who actually likes cake like I do. I actually enjoy cake, not with frosting or anything. But no one I know is on my level with liking cake, and I think it's fucked up actually. This dude needs a brighter flashlight. Dude, this like isn't an industrial like giant ass flashlight. He can change like how bright it goes and shit. He has multiple like that is just how fucking dark it is. Hi Schumer. Do you like pickles? Wait, it looked like someone walked past the doorway to the right straight ahead. Pickles are okay. Advanced dark. Yeah, like, I'm not just trying to, like, hype or gas this guy up. This guy actually genuinely has fucking balls of steel. It's kind of fucking insane. Are you gonna replay that, dude? Can you, like, zoom in and do that for us, or no? Also, wait, hold on. Do you see that? Is that sage? Was someone burning white sage? does what does your bone have to do with liking cake? I don't get you. You upset me. Rah! Okay, I feel better. This is so scary. This isn't even one of the scary ones to me. I gotta show you, dude. There's a couple where I am literally like on the edge of my fucking seat. Bread and cake muffins and birthday cake. Oh, ooh, I've never had. Well, that's life. Had pie. What is that? Is that a fucking pipe? That's also another thing. Everything in here, you can just rip the pipes off of shit. There's weaponry everywhere. Oh no, don't fucking do it. Don't, dude. Are you serious? He's smarter than me. Like, he's the smart, brave one here. He's the one adventuring. But what the fuck you mean you didn't open the door and check to make sure there wasn't anyone else in there? Or behind the door? If it's sage... It could be. Also, sometimes people just like to burn sage to, like... because they think something is spooky, scary. That's what I really like about these videos. A lot of them are spooky, scary. There are some genuinely paranormal ones. And I'm gonna be real, I don't think this guy fakes them. Maybe I have too much whimsy and love in my heart. Also, chat, I have a pop quiz for you. Chat, quick question. If you're exploring in a dark place like this, and you hear someone call out to you, what do? A, turn off your flashlight and go completely dead quiet and stop you make your breathing as calm as possible. 2, call out back to them and turn your flashlight off. 3, keep your flashlight on and go to them. Saw a leg in that. Wait, you did? Don't call him smart. He just left his back turned to 2 doorways that I didn't know if were cleared. To be fair, also, he does have weaponry on him. He does carry a gun, I believe. But... 4, shit my pants. Real. 4, don't enter a building like that in the night. This is during the day. This is a daytime entrance. 3, okay, so the proper thing that you're supposed to do is A, you're supposed to turn your flashlight off immediately. You're supposed to make it quiet. Shriek like a banshee. No! Chad, I'm trying to teach you proper survival skills! Your flashlight gives away your location along with the sounds that you make. If you are ever in a situation like this, first of all, don't get in a situation like this. And then 2, pray to God you have a weapon. That sound of me shitting like... Oh. Also, another thing to know. Urban exploration, to my understanding, you are going to 100% encounter homeless people in exiled individuals. Usually, if you hear 2 sounds, it's a warning saying, hey, there's someone here. You hear another one, it's like, hey, fuck off. And then usually there isn't a third one. They're attacking you at that point. That is more scary, right? Shit. I hate the idea of putting your camera in a window and then having something run up to you on the side. Oh, dude. This shit gives me... This shit gives me the heebie-jeebies so fucking bad, dude. Oh, wait. Hold on. You want to do something even more fun? Also, do I need to turn the audio up for him at all? Oh, don't worry, Snowy. That's just the thumper from Lethal Company. Volume is fine. Oh, I turned it up a bit. My bad. I want you guys to hear the crunches on Venturia's feet. There are a lot of good screenshots here. 4:55. 14:55. What's still water? Like stagnant water, or is there a thing in that game taught me not to enter an abandoned building, right? $15.24. Oh, there's a couple videos with stagnant water where it's fucking freaky. There's also, I believe there's some, we're gonna watch some camping videos after this. Because again, I think like paranormal stuff is freaky, but having someone, oh, dude. That was a good shot too. What was the focus on that for?
Where is this?
Yo. This is scary. This fucking... Yo, don't call that number. Are they huffing paints? Don't do that. I think you might need a bigger thing of roach repellent. That's just a guess, though. Or for cultists, yeah. There was one of the first videos I ever watched of his on my channel was, Freemasons cultist building. Yeah, there's definitely people living here. Yeah, free beer. I don't see no one's name on it. Yeah, Silent Hill's a great aesthetic until you're like dealing with it in person and surrounded by mist and fog. Oh. I know it's just dirt and debris, but goddamn. Ew, what was being dragged? Do you guys see that? Was that a chair? Was the chair being dragged? Fuck, man. You go left, you go right. Fire doors, keep closed. Ugh. Hiya, girl. Screenshot potential. 1821. Also, I'm gonna do a thing. Runs up to you at Mach speed. Oh shit, it's a cat! You just hear that, or you hear... What? Why did the noise change? Why is there leaking stuff? Oh no! I came back here at night and found out this place is used by crazy people. Yeah, this is him, by the way. That's so he's a big tough dude. But like, people. A crackhead is not gonna be scared of a big tough dude. A crackhead is not scared of the demons that haunt him. The Rockefeller building. This is the school. This is the one where the teen was killed on, I believe. This chair, there was another actual, like, freaky murder thing that happened, that he also called the cops on. This church is a good freaky one as well. Where is the... Oh god, yeah, the Masonic Temple. So this is probably his scariest video to me. These two are really scary. But we've watched them before. This one has stagnant water as well. Wait, not this one. Oh, fuck, dude. Hospitals freak me out, too. Can be good motivation for cities. I hope so.
I heard something.
I hope it can do at least more for the people who need help and care, you know? I hope it can just bring more attention to that. What the fuck? Wait. What?
Of downtown Cleveland stands one of the oldest and most iconic structures built in the early 1900s.
What was that? Was that another person?
The Rockefeller Building.
Also, Rockefeller. Is that like the rich people Rockefellers? Are they evil or something?
Tonight, I'm exploring this historic...
Are the Rockefellers the ones that have the weird conspiracy? Wait, no, that's the S, right? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. My mom is into like really weird conspiracy stuff, so like, I don't know. I just like spooky things. Yeah, it is. This is, wait, hold on, what city is this in?
Built in the early 1900s. The Rockefeller Building.
I'm a
Tonight,
demon,
I'm
so
exploring
like...
this historic building. And although the Rockefeller was built in 1905, the history of this area dates all the way back to 1847.
Hold on, I want to get my phone. Or not my phone, I want to get my laptop.
Cleveland's most prestigious
Cleveland.
hotels during the mid-19th century. The hotel had 200 rooms that served various purposes, such as offices, stores, parlors.
It might have
and
been
dining
Halo
areas.
music.
The Weddell House quickly became a central hub in downtown Cleveland, known for its elegant
1904
accommodations and as a popular meeting place for travelers
Rockefeller
and prominent figures of the time.
Building, Ohio.
One of the most notable moments in the Weddell House's history occurred.
Rockefeller Building is a historic high-rise office building in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, United States that was built in between 1903 and 1905 and sits at the corner of West 6th and Superior Avenue across the town city center complex. Oh, okay, it was... Oh my god! Oh, I was right! It is related to them! It is related to the rich people!
In 1861, when President Abraham Lincoln visited Cleveland during his inaugural journey to Washington, D.C.
I don't like
Lincoln delivered a
Netflix,
speech from
and
the
I don't like
balcony of the
chilling.
Weddell
I like
House
being
to a
neurotic
large
and
crowd
eating
gathered
batteries.
below, marking an important moment in the city's early political history.
Hi,
The
Thomas.
speech he gave was so impactful.
I'm becoming
the
a
room Lincoln
conspiracy
slept in during his
theorist
stay
on
was
stream. It's
preserved
happening
and was
live
later
right
dedicated to the
now.
president. As Cleveland grew through the latter half of the 19th century, the area surrounding the Weddell House began evolving to accommodate the increasing commercial activity, and in 1905, the hotel was demolished and replaced by the Rockefeller Building. The Rockefeller Building was commissioned by none other than John D. Rockefeller,
I
who
guess
was
if
one
I-
of the wealthiest individuals in history, being the founder of the Standard Oil Company.
I guess
In
I
its
could
early
have
years,
just been
the building
patient.
housed offices for businesses tied to Rockefeller's interests, including railroads, oil, and finance. It quickly became a key part of Cleveland's growing business district.
Dude, that place is haunted.
Through the mid-20th century,
That
the
place has some
Rockefeller
evil
Building
shit
remained
in
a
it, I'm
prime
telling
location
you.
for law firms, financial institutions, and professional offices. But by the 1970s and 80s, its prominence began to fade as newer, more modern office towers attracted many of its tenants. Like many aging structures in downtown Cleveland, it became underused and started to fade into obscurity. In the early 2000s, as
Okay. Chat. I'm gonna be real. There's only one reason why I, like, would want to blow up and I'm like, I don't know, nobody. So I can tell more, like, dox locations and be safe about it. There's, like, so many things I want to talk about, but I can't. So many, like, just very specific, like, personal private things as well regarding spooky and scary stuff. It'd be so fucking funny. There's so many things that I think are so funny that I have to just be like and keep my mouth shut. Yeah, no, not well, I don't know. Ohio is kind of landlocked in the US, so
Cleveland pushed to revitalize downtown, the Rockefeller Building saw renewed interest. Renovations were made to modernize the space while preserving its historic character, and in doing so, it stayed open and continued to operate primarily as office space.
Teeny!
When the pandemic hit,
Hi,
every
Teeny! Hi, Lisa Gucci. Hi, Cat. Hi, Excited. Hi, Cheeky Lemon. Hi, Gallant Gander.
Meow.
Hi, Tab McTub. Hi, Man with the Sauce. I'm Cat with the Naps. It's good to see you. Hi, Teeny sent us here. Did you guys know I like Teeny? Hi, GT. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Hi, Asamat. My name's Catto. Hello. I'm a self-produced VTuber. I draw and rig my own models. Right now I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. We're yapping about scary, spooky stuff and watching urban exploration videos. We are currently in Dark Souls, aka Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, I think, somewhere in Ohio. But we're watching a channel called Urbex Hill, and he goes and explores abandoned buildings. And this one is the Rockefeller Building, which indeed is the rich people building.
thing changed. Lockdowns
Help!
led to a
What do you
massive
mean?
loss
Why
of
help?
tenants,
Teeny,
and by
come here!
2022, the
I love
building
you.
officially shut its doors.
Thank you. Ohio killed me, actually. Oh my god. Yes. All right, come on, Teeny. I'm sending you back to Ohio. All right, Teeny. You're going back. Well, hi, Raiders. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Hello. Sorry, I'm really bad at self-introductions, but I'm trying to get better.
The Rockefeller has sat vacant ever since. There have been proposals for mixed-use redevelopment, but ultimately, I doubt that's going to be possible. Nearly 2 years ago, when I explored this building, it was already in rough shape. But since then, the level of destruction has escalated.
I'm gonna stop pausing, I swear. But chat. What are you doing, chat? Come back here! Come back here! You dropped this. I got you. Don't worry.
Welcome to the circus. Bing bong.
Okay, alright. Raiders, don't pay any attention to my chat right now. They like to be mean. I'm hanging right. No worries. I hope you take care of yourself. Wait, I'm so sorry. I hope you had a good stream. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place today. Oh my god, they're being. Look at me now. My embarrassment is. Azakashi. It's. Why did you guys make a checky of my embarrassment and my overwhelm? What the hell? But anyways, I appreciate it. Please make sure you go take care of yourself. I hope you had a good stream. I love you, Teeny. Please horse kick me to the head.
Significantly.
5 people breaking into Cleveland's
Hello.
historic Rockefeller
Hello, Teeny
building on
Dachis.
West 6th and Superior. Happened a
I can
little
only
after
hold
3
so
this
many of
morning.
you.
Video from our overnight news tracker
I
shows
hope you
some of
don't
the
mind my
windows
feet.
broken out of this 17-story building.
One of the biggest threats to the building's survival isn't just time or neglect, it's scrappers.
Orca.
While I explored here, I had a dangerous encounter with a group of scrappers who were armed and actively destroying the place.
What?
Anyway, here's what happened while I explored the Rockefeller building.
Oh my god, dude, that was a actual different person. That was a what are scrappers? Hands over feet, but my feet are clean. Oh, also for the teeny dachis who and anyone who just joined, quick question: if you are in an abandoned building and you run into someone, hi fake lawyer, you hear someone call out to you while you're exploring, do you A, turn your flashlight off and go quiet, B, turn around and call out to the person, C, shit your pants and leave? Exactly, you wouldn't even go in there. You're smart. But A, you do A, you turn off your light, you don't give away your location, and you haul ass out of there. And we've already talked about, it doesn't matter how protected you are, it doesn't matter how many weapons you have. If you're gonna get attacked by a crackhead is going to attack you. Hey demons, it's your boy! Wasn't that from BuzzFeed? Dude, are those marble walls? Bro, that's a heavy-ass wooden door. How is this an office? This looked like an apartment complex.
The table's still wet. Somebody must have been here recently.
That's a Four Loko!
Somebody in the comments, please tell me how old this computer is.
That's an IBM!
It's gotta at least be from the 90s.
Yo, Four Loko! I was gonna say, I got a little excited because I was like, yo, wait, if that's a Four Loko from the 90s, that means it's got all the old shit in it. That means it's one of the good ones. And then I realized how long it would have been there. And then I realized he also said that it was kind of fresh and brand new. 1980? Right? I thought that this was kind of 80s as well. I've never had a Four Loko. Unfortunately, I began my alcoholic journey with a black spiced rum Kraken. Just, I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with me. Dude, this is fancy as...
These were the law offices.
Dude. Maybe it's because I watched Wolf of Wall Street and it's just like glorified. But like working in like an office like in the 80s or 90s had to have been so fucking rad, dude. The furniture, everything, the architecture probably was sick. And also, pay attention, it's fucking daytime right now, okay? He's not in here at night. Like, dude, think about all those email jobs that they didn't have back then. All the bullshit you didn't have to do. Turns out it isn't easy photographing really dark places at high def. Yeah, it's really difficult, actually. Wait, Xena's at my feet. I should pick her up and hold her. Oh. I guess the water don't work. They got Ziplocs, though. And some creamer. Gottfried Summers, LLC. Tina. Come here, baby. Wow. Okay, I'm holding baby.
They put this wall up after the fact. They built this banister here. There would be no reason for a banister to be against the wall like that. After they turned this building into a bunch of, like, offices.
Why?
They walled off a lot of parts of it.
Why? Does that mean you can, like, break it down and see more of the building? Could you, like, if it's walled off, could you technically, like, break the floor? Oh, okay, goodbye, Xena. I worked in a demolition on a place that... Wait, really? No, they just made more rooms? Oh. Okay. Ooh, was that him? Ooh. I just don't understand
Stefan Zaransky.
if, like...
It's her
Okay, so
name.
supposedly they're scrappers, right? If you see other people, why would you want to fight with them? Why wouldn't you just be like, yo, why wouldn't you want to team up?
It's not in too bad a shape. Christmas decorations.
Where are the poinsettias? Also, it's illegal. Well, yeah, trespassing is illegal. It's competition.
These places fall apart quick.
To be fair, I'm gonna be real. There's so much of this. Like, there's so many parts that are in, like, really good condition still.
Look at all these old books. All these old law books left behind.
Bro, I bet that costs so much fucking money. Steal them. I mean, no, don't do that. That's bad and illegal, actually. God, fuck, this model shows way too much.
Scrapping elevator parts right there.
Oh, that's what scrappers are. Oh shit, am I a scrapper? Do I believe in their oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Oh, it's just the light. It's just dark and...
It's like a Google Earth layout of the city. Yeah, I bet this place was abandoned when COVID hit.
Oh, that's why it looks so nice. Tiefling, thank you so much for the resub. You know what? I'm down to go with your line of thought. I'm not saying I'm advocating for it. I just understand. I'm not agreeing or saying we should steal. I just, you know, if there's like unused things going on, like it's just resourceful and like it'd be a waste of trees, right? Also, I'm a fucking dumbass. You guys, I for some fucking reason was like, Oh, what do you mean? These look like really nice printed papers. There's no way they had that nice of printing in the 80s. I was like, what do you mean COVID? I thought COVID-19, I thought we had a Mandela effect. All right. This VOD's name is now the conspiracy episode. Look at that table. Sorry, I have really fucked up thoughts. I wonder how much sex like that table had on it. What? It's big as fuck! At least once, exactly. Like with those fucking wooden doors and no windows, the only windows are outside. You give the neighbor building a show? I'm right. No, at least once. I wonder how much sensitive information. Wait, go through the boxes. Also, wait. What? Wait. No, go check the computers. Check the computer parts, dude.
That's the main.
What if they have a 3070? Fuller Gary. Oh wait, what was their Starbucks order? Hold on, that was a Starbucks cup.
This place was built. Wow.
Ah. Write that down, write that down.
This place was built in 1905. It's crazy.
Okay, that was just noise from outside. Before being abandoned in 2022. Oh, I love this shit. This is by another person. This is Adaz Elevators.
It's crazy how fast this place fell apart.
Holy shit. Wait, isn't this... No, Tiefling, this is the Rockefeller building. The Rockefeller building.
This elevator.
There's no power to the... He's brave as shit, though, for even going and standing inside of it.
Must have been for the elevator. It says Westinghouse.
Dude, I wouldn't step in it, and I'm like an 80, 90 pound lady.
This must have been the kitchen.
I need to stop referring to myself as little girl. Hi, Snowy. E-brakes on elevators are insane. I just worry about everything else. I don't know if someone tampered with the elevator type of deal. You know what I mean? Who's to say that the e-brake is like fully on or not tampered with?
Someone must have just recently pissed on the ground right here.
Ew! Ew! Wait, stop showing the piss, dickhead! I'm sorry, I got a little aggressive because today I went outside to get food and there was a homeless man pissing on the side of a bridge. He started pulling down his pants and I went, ew, and I turned away. It made me really uncomfortable and it upset me. 2 weird encounters outside, 2 days in a row.
Wow, those are all bullet holes. The coronavirus.
Those are 100% bullet holes and not hit with a hammer, right?
Pandemic.
People really in here shooting.
Oh my god, that's a bullet shell.
That's crazy. It's crazy that places like this with so much detail.
Oh wait,
get
those are
destroyed
crosses.
and
That's kind of
demolished.
sick. I
You would've
don't know
thought
if
they would
that's gothic or
preserve
not,
this
but that's
building
sick as fuck. I fuck with that.
with all the work done to it.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, almost every wall
Is
in
it
the
marble?
hallways are made of marble.
Yeah, like that's pure marble. Why haven't people gone and like recovered it?
I mean, that had to be so expensive at one point.
And in the 80s, like, oh my god, dude. I don't know. All of those doors, too. Look at how...
Shell. Or a bullet casing, I should say. That's crazy.
Why are we fucking shooting? What's...
People literally shooting.
For what? For fun?
That is crazy.
Marble isn't really worth much, to be honest. Oh. Wait, is that someone... Location of the bullet holes, the nature of the bullet holes, the distance of the weapon from the body of Mr. Buccinetti? Buccinetti? I don't know how to speak Italiano. Hey, mamma mia, pizza pie. They didn't release any information at all, and that the information that was given to the witnesses who will testify here could only have come from one source, from one person, and that had to be from the killer of Mr. Buccinetti. That's the only place it could have come from. Now, I've talked for some time, and I've gone through a lot of evidence here and going back and forth from one crime to another, but it is absolutely necessary to do so. But I believe the pieces of this puzzle, after you've...
The location of the bullet holes.
Oh, is he gonna...
The nature of the bullet hole. Any information at all. This must be from a court case or something.
Objection, you're... My what?
That's crazy.
My what? No doubt that people who buy marble for their homes are going to call up their local card. Hey, you never know.
Bro, more bullet casings. Look at that.
They may have a really good deal on marble. You don't know. That's not your prerogative. That may be theirs.
Look, another one in this bathroom.
The volume.
More right there, right there.
No pocket. What? No pocket pussy, huh?
That's crazy.
Bullet hole? Wait, there's a urinal. Quick, make sure there's not a Brie cookie box urinal cake thing there.
Pretty nice.
Sorry. I'm 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 sorry.
I was sleeping in here. You can smell it.
Don't worry about it.
People been
If you know, you know.
That's
Big fan of Brie
super
cookie box.
sketchy. Yeah. Somebody's recently slept in that bed.
Wait, are those pajamas? Who got their long johns?
Like literally just recently. Cigarette.
Is this real? Oh, I don't know if you're joking. The cuck chair. There's always a cuck chair.
Yeah, even the chairs are like organized.
Maybe they have autism. Leave them alone. You don't know. Maybe they put the chairs in a right order for themselves. Wait, what is that? What are those?
This is pretty up here.
Ooh,
That's so cool.
that's such a pretty view.
City at night looks amazing.
That sky is so cool. Ugh. Now we're back to this shit.
Why would they leave this stuff behind?
Chat, don't question where I got my PhDs from. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't question why I have 3. Shit. Face reveal.
Stuff alone.
I'm not an old man. I'm actually an old hat. Fat honking what? Wait, what happens if I lie about my degrees? Damn, can't believe that dude would actually like that. It's okay. He didn't know. He didn't know any better.
It's like a hallway full of vaults.
Sorry, I'm hearing that weird in the background and it's freaking me out.
This one. It's like a
That's my favorite number! What's wrong with this room? Why does this room look like someone got killed in it, or it looks like a demon belongs in it? I know I probably belong in it, but that's not... This is where they put me in solitary confinement. Yeah, dude, I don't think he gets self-service down there, so if you get locked in there, you're fucked. What? Dude, it just makes me wonder, like, how much, like, lost stuff do we have? How many important, like, how much important information is just, like, lost to time forever? Oh, well... I have at least 3. What do you mean? What do you mean? What did you say? Wait, what is what? Is there something I need to hear? I'm excited for... Well, never mind. I shouldn't say I'm excited. Wait, they opened an umbrella inside? No wonder why this building's so fucked up. Bad luck. Oh, wait, do you hear that? Tiefling, I think you're about to find out. I think this is a good video to introduce you to Urbex Hill. The good news is in the women's bathroom, the women's lavatory, the window was not broken, it seemed. Or the mirror.
Dude, that is crazy sounding.
Also, another thing to be scared of in these places are wild animals. Hi, Tim! These guys are strapped right... It's just one guy. He's fucking insane. It's one guy. His name is Urbex Hill. He's a really big, like, buff guy who's, like, 6 foot or something. He's strapped. He has a gun. But, that's not enough to save you in certain situations, dude. Is that the emergency fire escape? Aw, shit, man. Yeah, this is Cleveland. Humans are wild animals when you're not in society.
I'm gonna try to climb to the top of that. That's gonna be crazy.
Huh?
It's amazing up here.
I bet it's really cold up there too. Oh, that scared me.
August 2022.
My fucking dumbass thinking the building was abandoned in like the 90s. Jesus Christ.
This much damage in 2 years?
Wait.
That's...
Hold on. That's him. He had like a recent like video of himself or something. Hold on. I think it's the school video where yeah.
Your phone or click the link.
That's what he looks like. Like he goes in alone. He wears gas masks and stuff, so that way he's not like breathing in asbestos and whatnot. He's like, his videos are my favorite. I think they're like the most real and professional to me.
Yeah, here's another calendar. 2022.
Thank you for not making Thomas do work. He's got a lot going on.
2 years.
How did this place get so fucked up in 2 years? Don't look, chat. You don't have any rights. A rotary phone? I thought that was a Sonic sticker.
Somebody's been up here recently. Smells like cigarettes in here.
Newport!
Somebody's pills.
Yo, don't be taking other people's pills. I mean, if they left them, they're probably not fun. They got the barbecue sauce from... Wait, is that honey mustard? Eating a burger with no honey mustard. They got...
Oh, that's horrible.
Ugh. Ugh.
That is nasty. It's close. It's crazy this place has only been abandoned for about 1.5 years to 2 years. Look at
Bro.
that. December 2022. You would have thought this place had been abandoned for like 10, 15 years.
That low-key just made me actually nauseated.
Right, so now the audio wants to fucking work. The elevators on this floor look different from the ones downstairs.
Yeah, they can look kind of like freaky.
These ones look older, actually.
No, that fridge had stuff from only like 2 years ago. Oh. Did you hear that?
Look at this. That's pretty cool. It's the elevator shaft door.
Yeah, the fridge made me gag, and it wasn't even that bad.
The old one. You could see it was behind the marble wall. Somebody broke it. It's pretty cool. Supreme Court of the United States of America. How do you leave this behind? I wonder if this is official. Wow. That's insane, dude. Like back rooms, cubicles.
I like those kind of desks. I like desks that have like the little like privacy shutters on them. It makes me feel like I'm in my own little room.
Somebody's here.
Wait, what was...
I heard something. Somebody's here.
Okay, no, I'm just crazy. Chat, get ready. I think things are about to get a little spooky. Yo, was that a sound system in the hallway? Yeah, don't worry. He's a pro at this. This is not something to recreate. Why they got the fucking Marines here? How did they fit all of the Marines in that room? I do not fuck with double doors. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know why double doors are scarier to me than single doors. Single doors, shut. Double doors, you... There's another one to the left! The left side and the right side more! Good night, Glenn. Sorry. I got...
Look at those elevators.
Oh god, is that blood?
This area is really nice.
No, it's not.
This almost looks like a hotel.
Wait, was that blood on the table? It looked just like a... it looked like spilled drink.
Not sure what that says. It's partially torn. That says Bridgeview Bank. It's interesting. Shit, what is that noise? Sounds like an alarm.
That... Is that like an EMP? No, definitely. People have definitely died in here. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't actually know. But, like, seeing as there's gunshots...
Oh my god. There's tons of water damage over here. No joke. Look at that.
Water damage is the worst.
God.
Well, that's the thing. Don't forget there's scrappers around. What a fun new term that I've learned. Also, I don't know if this is fucked up of me, but it makes me kind of want to play Borderlands 1 again. Apparently, we should also be thinking whether people have done it in here too. No, I don't mean like if they've done it in like the Oh, another table! How did you know? How did you know that that was coming up? See, that one? That table... No sex. That table, Virgin. Virgin table.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with people?
Okay, it must have been kind of fun, though.
All these books left behind.
Alright, quick chat.
That's
eBay,
crazy.
eBay.
How?
What is that?
What the hell? How? How does this even happen? That's literally a brick.
How did
perfectly thrown inside of there? That's crazy.
How do you do that?
That's really trippy looking.
How do you do that?
Seriously.
Throw it really hard.
It almost looks like shadows sitting in those chairs.
Oh, that's freaky, dude. Out of all of it, the shadows freaked me out.
William H. Smith.
And associates.
Somebody's here. Listen to that.
Does make me laugh though, because for some reason, whenever something scary happens, he always goes, shit. Like the most nonchalant shit. Dude, Tiefling, this isn't an industrial grade flashlight. Like, you can't look at this flashlight. I promise you, the flashlight is as bright as it can go. And you have to keep it as, yeah, the dimness is for safety as well. No, I got spooked about the casting room. I got too spooked to think of something funny.
This place is so big, anybody can be here. Also, I don't know what floor that noise came from.
Bullshit, dude. Okay, no, you're right. You're fucking right. I cast... Wait, what is...
I'm gonna try to listen.
Illuminate? Is it light? Is it just light? I cast light at 3rd level.
I don't hear nothing.
Oh, we got 13 minutes left on this.
I mean, to be completely honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
Look, they got a broom.
Somebody homeless here, living.
What is that? Oh. Budweiser? I've never seen that bottle, though.
Court community service.
Ooh. We've moved! Lazaro! Hi, Anita! How are you? I'm sorry for not saying hi sooner. I read that door handle gone is door handle gore.
This door's real quiet.
Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my fancy 1980s door. Meow.
Oh, that noise was so loud. It may have been a
Dark,
group
thank you for the follow.
of people in here. What's this wet spot from? The ceiling is dry.
Did someone just piss there?
This looks like the back rooms.
Okay, the nighttime
This place is
lights
honestly
outside
really
kind of make it
creeping me
look
out.
like there's people looking in and it's freaky.
It might just be because it's so dang big.
My fault. God damn it, Thomas.
What the hell?
You can't just go pissing in public everywhere you... Why is there a car seat? Oh. Sorry, that was a... Lawyer! You too? Why? There's other places you could go piss. You don't have to just piss on the carpet. Do you know how bad that's gonna stain?
Somebody was up here.
Oh, little space heater. Someone got Burger King.
Chips, cigarettes,
White Monster.
drinks.
At this point in the video, I need to explain a few things. I started hearing a lot of noise coming from the stairwell nearby on the 9th floor. Multiple voices and what sounded like music playing from a cell phone. So I quickly pressed record on my camera and turned my light off just in case they were hostile. Unfortunately, the camera audio was cutting in and out during the entire exploration, and it failed to capture the sound during this part. While sitting quietly in the dark, I listened, and they sounded like they might be fellow urban explorers. So, I turned my light on and went to the stairwell to see who they were. When I got to the door, I unintentionally scared a woman that was with the group, and she screamed and ran up the stairs yelling, "Help!" That's when one of the guys racked his gun and shouted, "Who's down there?" I replied that I was just taking pictures of the building. It quickly became clear they weren't explorers, they were scrappers, and they were also using drugs while stripping the place. They began yelling and threatening to shoot me if I didn't leave. I started arguing back at them, saying I have a gun too, and that they needed to relax. After a bit of tense back and forth, I told them I'm leaving soon and I won't bother them. I then left the stairwell and went down the hall to a different stairwell so I could get to the lower section of the building to get away from them.
That's scary.
As I walked away, I could hear what sounded like at least 4 people yelling and cussing about me being there. One of them was even talking about me. This whole interaction made me pretty nervous, especially considering the number of bullet holes and shell casings I had already found scattered throughout the building.
Yeah!
It was clear that these scrappers come here often, and were mad that I was in there, and it wouldn't surprise me if they fire off rounds to scare off explorers or anyone else who enters the building. Anyways, I just continued to explore the lower levels of the building, hoping they stay in the upper levels.
Brave motherfucker!
Meow.
Oh. Thank you for the follow. What? Yeah, they're on drugs. That's like the thing that like... When we say they're on drugs, I don't think that they're just like, I don't think they just like smoked a joint or anything. I think they're on like a hard shit.
Oh shit, look. Behind this wall, someone broke. There's a set of stairs. That's crazy.
That's so cool. Go down.
I have to check what's down there.
Yeah, you do. You gotta go check it. Hi, Itachi. Off. There's always a chair, dude. They always gotta... Ooh. See, this is part of the building that hasn't been used since like the 80s, right? What?
This must have been like the entrance at one point.
What? This is kind of insane. Is that the alphabet you're familiar with?
Wow, look. It's another secret set of stairs.
Another secret. How do you not get lost in places like this?
A giant safe. With this area being blocked off, I wonder how long this safe has been sealed.
Wait, how do you open? There's nothing in there, right?
Stairs. Maybe they used to use this vault.
The safe is like fully encased, right? So like if someone broke in, there'd be more metal, right? Oh shit, there's 2?
In a building this historic, I wonder what's behind there.
Probably nothing.
That's insane.
They got books. What if they have books?
Dangerous. Do not stand here.
Why?
What's so dangerous about it?
Yeah, why is it dangerous? See, chat, look, the toilets are right there. You could have just held it and gone down here. Instead, you had to piss on the carpet. Like bad-mannered individuals.
Or at least partial power.
The fuck was that?
This place is crazy. Completely flooded.
Oh, that's water! Chat, go, jump in. Surely it's fine. Is that an elevator?
All of that's flooded.
Yippee! Cannonball! Cannonball Dookie! Geronimo!
Oh, you can see where the lights are. That's how flooded this place is.
Those are lights?
That's crazy. I wish I could see.
I covered my face. Bro, and you can't walk quietly in places like this with all that fucking debris everywhere and all that glass crunching. Oh. Oh, the broken audio makes me so sad. Oh my god, dude. Get the fuck out of there. You gotta get the fuck out. And you can't tell how close... But he can't run without, like, alerting where he's at. You know? This shit's fucking scary, man. Like, if for some reason this isn't real and it's all just paid actors and stuff, which I don't think it is, they do a good job spooking me. That's what I'll say. Snugs, don't worry about being late. It's okay. I'm just glad you got to be here for a bit. Dude, it's terrifying, because, like... Oh god, I heard more. Like, how do you know how to get out? What if you accidentally run into them? What if they're blocking the exits? If it's fake, is a great ad. Exactly. If someone says you don't belong here, I am taking their word for it and bouncing. Oh god, and it's late at night too. Dude, this guy is not on the first floor at all. Yeah. I still can't get over when they said they had a gun, so I argued back that I had one too. It's better to let them know that you are also armed. Okay, so I guess he was... Okay. That was... Alright. I'll show you guys one more. I don't know if we'll watch a whole one. Or would you guys rather watch... Oh, wait, hold on. We've watched a lot of his channel so far. So, I'll show you this other... I think... I'm not sure if it's an AI slop channel or not. But, okay. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. This may be a wash, but this is 5 most disturbing stealth camping encounters caught on camera.
It's a channel run by 30-year-old Ian who's been posting on the platform for the better part of a decade. His content covers everything.
What? Wait, I know this guy! This guy literally used to film him working at 7-Eleven and then he got fired from 7-Eleven and then got rehired at 7-Eleven.
And while most of it is nothing more than fun, one particular encounter left him shaken to his core.
Meow.
On January 18th, 2024, Ian posted a video going over the disturbing experience
Thank
he
you for the
had while
follow.
stealth camping in a McDonald's parking lot in Palm Springs, California. Stealth camping, for those who don't know, is when someone spends the night in a vehicle or tent in an area not officially designated for camping, usually while trying to avoid detection. It's often done out of necessity, curiosity, or simply for the thrill of it. And while it can be harmless, it also means the camper is completely exposed and vulnerable to whatever or whoever might be lurking nearby. This is exactly what happened with Ian on the 16th of January 2024.
But
He'd
if
been
you're
stealth camping for quite some time by that point, and had spent nights in much harsher conditions.
Okay, but like if you're in your car, you start your car up and go, right?
Like during heavy rain or in a sandstorm. So staying overnight in a McDonald's parking lot seemed like nothing to him. Unfortunately, he couldn't have been more wrong. After setting everything up, he went to lie down in the back of his car.
Oh,
But
no.
just as he was about to fall asleep, he was interrupted by the sound of someone repeatedly trying to open his car's door. He immediately got up to see who it was, and this is what he came across.
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What are you doing?
There was a man standing outside the passenger door. What made the encounter even more
Passenger?
unsettling was that the man never said a word, even as Ian repeatedly called out to him, trying to get some kind of explanation for what he was doing.
Hey, bro.
What?
What you doing, man? Ain't weird, bro.
Despite his panic, however, he made the wise decision to stay locked within his car and quickly drive to a more hidden spot in the lot. But that wasn't enough, because just a few minutes later, Ian spotted the same man walking around the parking lot, possibly trying to locate his car. Fearing for his safety, he drove to a completely different location and managed to sleep through the rest of the night without any incident. Still, the question remains.
I also
who was
thought
this
the man just
and
started
what exactly
sliding
was he trying
randomly.
to do?
I thought he was on
Ian
like a
never made follow-up
skateboard or
or
something.
shared any more info regarding the encounter in the video's description, so we can only speculate on what happened that night. Now, it's entirely possible that he was just a harmless, mentally ill person who wasn't fully conscious of what he was doing. This could explain why he didn't answer when Ian called out to him and just calmly walked away without a word. However, a far more likely explanation is that the act of trying to break into Ian's car was completely intentional, and when he was caught, he just acted confused and harmless to seem less threatening. Perhaps he really thought the car was empty and was trying to steal it. Or maybe he knew Ian was inside and had intentions to rob him, or something far more sinister.
Okay. It doesn't matter what the main intention was. That man was not out for a good reason to go and grab your car. You know what I mean? Like, sure, he could have been mentally ill. He could have, like, been off of the perk and on sleeping pills and, you know. But, like, whether he's trying to steal your car, whether he's trying to rob you, that man's probably gonna hurt you in some regard.
His strange behavior also suggested that he might have been under the influence of some kind of drugs, which would
Also,
have made
hi,
him
Easter.
even more unstable and by extension
I don't know
more
what that is,
dangerous.
Eric.
Fortunately, Ian managed to drive away unscathed before he could find out the man's
Hold on,
true
he just like randomly like gets his heelys and whoop.
On February 11th, 2024, stealth camping YouTuber Brendan Explores
Oh no,
posted a video of
he's
him
a bloke.
spending a night in the small village of Jaywick, England.
Jaywick.
The thing about Jaywick, however, is that it's been named as the most deprived town in all of England. The combination
Oh,
of
I'm having
high
tinnitus, one
unemployment
sec.
and poor living conditions has pushed many of its residents toward a life of crime. Brendan, however, wanted to see the village firsthand to decide whether it was truly as bad as the media made it out to be. His first impressions of the place were quite good, with him admiring the natural landscape surrounding the village. What he didn't realize at the time was that this lighthearted escape to the countryside would soon spiral into complete disaster.
Well,
it began with him
don't
driving
have
through the
relations
town
with
and searching for a
animals.
discreet spot to park his van so he could settle in before it got dark.
That sounds like
He
a
eventually found a
Doulahan.
parking lot that looked promising and decided to make it his home for the night. But it didn't take long for him to start noticing a series of red flags in the area, like
Hi,
people riding
Clover!
around with gangster rap blaring from a speaker.
What's wrong with?
And
There's
a group of
nothing
street
wrong with
racers
gangster
speeding
rap
down the
playing
road
from
right
your
in front of the
speaker.
parking lot.
Hi, Clover.
As the evening approached, he was also left alone
Clover,
in
do
the
you
parking
like
lot,
spooky
making him a
stuff?
prime target
I
for
mean, you
any
like
would-be
scary
robber.
movies. Never mind. Yeah, what am I
So, after
asking?
thinking about it for a few minutes,
Are
he
you
thought it
excited
would
for
be best
Silent
to
Hill
leave
F?
the parking lot and find a more secluded spot for camping. He eventually went down a dirt trail and parked in the middle of nowhere, without any houses or major roads nearby. This turned out to be the
Why?
worst decision Brendan could have made in that situation, because at around 2:30 a.m., about 4.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, you want to know something? I'm not scared of encounters in this city. That's expected, right? Like, you gotta just be on guard. Like, you gotta be ready. In the fucking countryside, in the middle of fucking nowhere? You want to know what's scarier than a person living in an abandoned building in the city? A random fucking cryptid from the southern just plains. Just living in the grass. Just living out there. That is terrifying. What do you mean you're going and parking your car out in the fucking middle of nowhere where there's no one to notice if you get killed? If the random fucking moonshine country yeehaw person is like, ooh, I see a van, I'm gonna go kill me a person and take their van and yeehaw, sacrifice, yeah, and then you just run away and you're never found ever again.
"4 hours after he went to sleep, he was
Have you
woken
seen
up
the
by
Animal
sound
Crossing
of
movie?
someone walking around his
No.
van.
Like, imagine you're out in the middle of nowhere. Imagine like you're camping and then for some reason there's a random fucking person. Like, that is so fucking scary. Get the fuck away from me. I think someone's outside the van. Oh, and they don't have blammies over in the UK. Bro, are you married?
This person then tried to open the van's sliding door.
What?
But before Brendan even had a chance to fully understand his predicament, this happened.
What?
Whoever this person was shattered the passenger side window before running away once Brendan started shouting. In the video's description, Brendan speculated that this person was likely trying to steal the mini refrigerator he had on the passenger seat. While this might not be entirely accurate, there's still some truth behind it. Judging by the fact that the intruder fled the moment they heard Brendan, it's likely they were simply looking to steal something, nothing more.
Yeah.
As for how they managed to find his van in the middle of nowhere, it's entirely possible that they stalked him from when he was in town. However, given these circumstances, the situation could have turned out a lot worse. As one comment under the video pointed out, when you said you had found the perfect quiet spot after driving away from town down a quiet pitch-black lane in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around for miles, at that point I was absolutely terrified. How on earth you managed to go to sleep to begin with amazes me. A few blokes with their hoods pulled down and armed, and you wouldn't have stood a chance. While nothing truly tragic occurred, the experience was terrifying enough to rattle Brendan. Instead of staying the night, he drove through the darkness until daybreak just to make it back home, which was ultimately the right call. He's still making stealth camping videos, but now he's far more cautious about where he parks.
Yeah,
especially when it
dude.
comes to remote or isolated
That's fucking insane. What do you mean you don't?
In March of 2025,
I don't do any of this shit, but I'm even better prepared. What the fuck is wrong with people?
a camping YouTuber
What do you mean? Like, okay, at least he had his doors locked, right? At least he had somewhat of his doors locked.
Daniel Mark Brown planned a stealth camping trip in the woodlands surrounding Oswestry, England. His plan was simple: travel alongside one of the many hiking trails in the area and then go off-trail to find a good stealth spot. And this worked better than he expected, finding the perfectly hidden camping area in no time.
Oh god.
After setting down his supplies, Daniel went to the nearby river to
Oh,
cook a meal before
tacos
heading
look
back
so
to the spot he
good.
found earlier. By the time he came back, it was already starting to get dark, and the trail was starting to empty out, giving Daniel the peace of mind to wind down and call it a night. However, what happened next made him realize the true danger he was in. After laying out his sleeping bag, settling down, and finally falling asleep, 90 minutes had passed when he was suddenly jolted awake.
100% being spotted. Right, I'm trying to keep calm and keeping calm.
Oh shit.
I'm almost too scared to breathe here. I think a dog or something just came in.
Daniel was woken up by the cracking of branches, followed by the light from a flashlight.
Oh
He eventually found
no.
the courage to unzip his sleeping bag to see who was out there.
Why? I mean, I guess at some point you do gotta go out.
Right, they're looking straight at me. I am trying not to panic.
Oh, dude, I got the heebie. This is what fucking terrifies me. This is scarier than the last shit to me. Because what do you mean? Let's go camping in the we are not going to Appalachia. No!
At this point, he couldn't think of anything else to do but call out to the person who was now aiming the flashlight at him. But instead of getting a reply of any kind, the person just turned around and disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again.
Hello?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They haven't been about, I haven't seen a single light now for maybe 5-10 minutes.
Oh, why not? Oh, why not? Oh, I don't know. Because maybe in 6th grade, when I had to read Where the Red Fern Grows, I learned how fucked up the Appalachian trails are, okay? No! That shit's haunted. You got fucking hillbilly-ass moonshine crackheads that aren't even like normal crackheads. These are like inbred, different kinds of crackheads, okay? Yeah, you're not supposed to have your windows open at night. Like, the hillbillies have bred with the cryptids, okay? No, I'm sorry. I'm being hyperbolic, but no. It's fucking haunted as shit up there. No.
I don't even know. I've been just trying to keep as calm as possible. But when they walked off and the light went out, I don't even know which direction they were. But somewhere in that direction. I'll forget it. Let's just go.
This experience startled him enough to quickly pack his stuff and hightail out of the wooded area. However, if the person with the flashlight had malicious intent, leaving the campsite wasn't going to be an easy task. The way they refused to respond to Daniel's hello was unsettling enough. But how they silently turned off their light and disappeared into the woods
I think the craziest
suggested
shit.
they might have been hiding, waiting to ambush him to rob him, or possibly worse. That being
There's
said,
women
it's
who
entirely
do
possible
this.
that the mysterious person was just someone walking their dog at night or something else completely innocent. As for why they didn't reply to Daniel, it's possible they were just as scared as he was after hearing a hello from the darkness of the woods.
Mhm.
However, we also can't rule out the possibility that they were trying to sneak up on Daniel for some sinister reason, only turning around once they realized they'd been spotted. Whatever the case may be, Daniel made it out of the woods safely without encountering the same person again.
See, but the thing is, like, I also understand wanting to go out there and do this all by yourself. Because it's like, yeah, I'm going to go pack my bags. I'm going to go just exist out in the wild by myself, no one else. You know, crack open a beer, hear the locusts, hear the birds. Okay, go die. Meow. We're cut from two different cloths.
Ellie and Graham are an elderly duo from the UK who travel around
One of the first early memories I have is camping, so
the country in their camper van while vlogging about their
not in a
adventures on
camper
YouTube.
van, in like
In
tents
November
and
of
shit.
2022, they were on one of their trips when they had to urgently travel back home due to an emergency. However, they were too far away to make it back in one day. After searching online, they found a stealth camping spot on the outskirts of a town called Altrium. It was a fairly small car park, but the couple was in a hurry, so they didn't have any other choice but to camp there for the night, hoping to get back on the road the next morning. What they didn't expect, however, was that this would spiral into the most terrifying experience of their entire camping journey. By the time they got to this location, it was already dark out. They parked their van and settled in for the night, going to sleep at around 11 p.m.
Oh,
But
that's late.
Then at 1 a.m., both of them woke up to the sound of loud music blaring from a car. However, the music stopped soon after, so they brushed it off and began settling back into their bed. That's when they both heard a disturbing bang coming from their own van. It was loud enough that they thought a tree had fallen onto their van. They quickly rushed outside to see what had happened.
No!
And this was the shocking sight they came across.
What?
Just can't believe it. We've just been woken up.
We just been woken up. Oh, the British folk again. Oh,
a loud
trumpets.
bang. And you dropped something on the floor there. Or was that glass? 2 bricks. And someone's just smashed Merlin's windows while we were sleeping. So no, we don't recommend this as a place to stop. They smashed the windscreen, but Graham's hoping he can drive with that. But here's us in the middle of nowhere with a broken window and a cracked windscreen. About 200 miles from home.
After some investigation, they found 3 bricks around the van, which was severely damaged.
3?
The windshield was cracked, the passenger side window was completely shattered, and the van had a massive dent behind the sliding door. More troubling than the physical damage to the van was the psychological impact on Ellie and Graham, who were now absolutely terrified.
They're older
It's also possible that this
people.
could have been a trap designed to lure them out of the safety of their locked van. However, even after hours had passed, no one approached the couple, attempted a break-in, or made any kind of move toward them. But instead of bringing comfort, this only made the two even more unsettled. They were just attacked with multiple bricks, yet they had no idea who did it and why. After talking to the family from another camper van that was parked nearby, they learned that the attacker came in a car, as the other family heard tire screeches after the attack. Ellie and Graham also figured that this was a group effort, because despite the multiple bricks, there was only one collision sound. In other words, there were at least 3 suspects who threw bricks at the same time. Why would anyone attack an elderly couple out of nowhere and then leave without gaining anything?
Was it 3 different
Maybe
people?
they just wanted to scare off campers for whatever reason. But if that were the case, why was the other van spared completely? Unfortunately, there's really no clues to help answer these questions. No faces were seen, no voices were heard, and no clear motive ever
Poor
emerged,
people.
leaving the entire incident a complete mystery. And while Ellie and Graham were too scared to ever go stealth camping again after this incident,
don't blame
it seems by now
them.
they've since made a complete recovery and are
Okay,
back on the
good.
road again.
Okay, good.
On the 15th of July 2022, YouTuber The Abandoned Camper uploaded a video of her stealth camping in an abandoned cemetery from
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you camping in a cemetery? Hi, kitty.
the 1800s. Things started off quite normal as she found a clearing hidden in the thick foliage and began unpacking her camping
Oh my
gear.
god.
After setting up camp, she decided to explore the cemetery to pass the time
Woman!
until nightfall. And that's when things started to take a strange turn. As she was filming the gravestones, she began to hear what sounded like a bunch of kids screaming.
Did you guys know my first time ever going ghost hunting, I went to a cemetery? I'm goth and I'm not doing all that.
She assumed she was alone in the cemetery.
Oh,
however,
there's our
she could
guns!
not have been more wrong.
Yeah,
As she was going back to her camp, she saw a group of kids in the
Thank you
distance
so much
who
for
likely
the
knew about her presence.
So if you can't tell,
Thank you
it's
so
pretty dark
much.
here, right now. But there are kids.
That's going towards Catto
young
merch.
kids in the cemetery.
Young kids?
And I'm wondering how active this place actually is. Do people come here at night and kind of party in the forest or something? That dog kind of ruined it. Not ruined it, I shouldn't say that. The dog barking, I didn't want to disturb anybody, especially since I'm not supposed to be here. So I think I'll finish my exploring tomorrow morning.
Yeah?
And because there seems to be still a lot of stuff here. See? Hear them? I think they know I'm here. That's not good.
At this point, she was pretty certain that the kids knew about her and were just messing with her. However, she still kept her camera rolling just
That's
in
the
case, and even
thing,
made sure that
okay?
she wasn't followed back.
I don't mean to be an asshole, but when you're a girl, specifically, like, it doesn't matter who you are, you actually need to be careful regardless. But, like, it's extra scary. You're just like, oh god, anyone can have bad intentions. Like, it's bad intentions amped up a bit more.
Back to the campsite.
And it's like, if it...
Just in case. But I'm also gonna stop.
There's many a murder mystery and true crime thing about a teenage boy being able, and like just even a middle school boy being able to be stronger than like a woman sometimes. So, well, you can see them. Wait, what?
I just don't want them to see where I'm going.
Oh, is that light back there? Them?
I think they're gone.
Once back at her stealth campsite, she started a small fire to
Why?
cook her food. Unfortunately, this turned out to be a huge mistake. Because shortly after starting the fire, she started hearing the sound of people talking and walking toward her in the forest.
There are people walking around back here. They don't have
Girl!
But, like I said in my last video, I do not like being around people in the middle of a forest. Especially when it's dark.
I don't think anyone does, girl, and you do this as a hobby.
Might pack up.
I'm starting not to believe you anymore.
When I think the coast is clear.
It's unclear what the kids' intentions were, and we likely won't ever know, as she made the wise decision to avoid any risk by packing up her things and quickly leaving the cemetery, making sure to remain as quiet as possible.
Good. Jesus. Oh. Bro. Fucking... I can't watch this one. I can't watch that. That's a bit too much. Okay.
Since 2000.
Hey, chat. You can have gifts? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why is the banner not loading? Why did it glitch out? Okay, wait. That was so freaky. Chat, did you see that? Did you see the banner like weirdly glitch out and look like a GIF and then disappear? Am I crazy? Was that just me? They said your ass is bro. Shut up. Rude. Fucking rude. Hold on. Ah, the lights are back on. Wow. Okay, I think that's enough scary stuff for now. I think that's enough spooky. You know, I think we've had enough spooky for the night. Ah. Wait, did you guys like that though? Did you guys like watching videos with me? Because I had fun. I have more fun. I always like watching more videos than I think I do. It's always scary, and like I don't know why I'm always nervous at first, but then afterwards I'm like, wait, this is awesome. Can we? Well, no, we have to end. We gotta go. We gotta go because I need to go take care of myself and do a bit more work. But I had a lot of fun. I don't know. I'll try to do more of these, especially during spooky time. I don't know. I'll try not to watch them in my spare time then. Wow, that's crazy. Everyone is playing Hollow Knight. Chat. If I were to be really shy and not raid anyone tonight because I don't know, I'm nervous. Spoopy videos are great. Would you guys get up? Would anyone care if I don't raid tonight? I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, though. I don't know, I feel really shy and nervous, and I don't have, like... I don't know if I would be a good chatter today. So, I mean, I always try to be a good chatter, but... I had a good time. I don't think I stream tomorrow or the rest of this weekend, but... I will try to have a schedule up by Sunday this week, actually. I know I've been late about having them out by like Monday or Tuesday, but I will try my best to start having them out by Sunday again. Yeah, but let's go! Big Pogs! Yippee! Because we streamed 3 days this week. We didn't cancel anything. We fought through bad feelings and we fought through busy days. And I'm really appreciative of you guys. I'm really thankful. I've had a really good time, and you guys mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys. Like, really, 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 really. I will never, ever be able to express how much it means to me. But I hope you guys had a good rest of your night. I'm sorry I didn't doodle or anything, but my tummy is rumbling and kind of getting mad at me. So, I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys on Monday. Don't forget, I have a YouTube channel. And I also have a Discord. Whoa! What? I have a YouTube channel. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Have a nice time zone.